Dig Safely New York has a new name and new look. You Dig NY. Safe digging starts here. Visit udigny.org to learn more.
Hello, and welcome to Exactics, brought to you by Dig Safely New York. In this video, we're taking a closer look at how to utilize the design location request. A design location request is not for digging. Designs are drawings, schematics for planning or survey purposes. Design engineers working for a firm or a department within an organization need to account for the location of buried facilities within a future project area to properly plan for all factors that may impact their drawing and their customer or organization. Let's take a look at how the design location request differs from a regular location request on the location request creation form. There are several areas on the location request creation form that change for a design location request. These are Work Type section, Dates section, and Additional Work Information section. It is most efficient and best to change your priority ticket type to design using the drop-down options the moment you find out your caller wants to place a design location request. This is typically at the beginning of the call when you ask, "How can you help them?" It is best because your location request creation form will change based on this priority ticket type. If you do not find out your caller wants a design location request until the Dates section, you will need to go back to the Work Type section of the form to ensure it is filled in correctly. The Work Type section of the form will be where you enter the type of work the caller is planning. In this field, you can either select from the drop-down the type of work the caller is planning, or you can enter a type that is not listed. You can access the drop-down by either clicking on that field or by typing in the first few letters of the work type. Make sure you select the offered type of work by clicking or pressing Enter Return on your keyboard. The next group of questions in the location request creation form is for the dates. As previously stated, you should begin with the priority ticket type field. Use the drop-down option to select Design from the list. Now your work start date and time will be set for you. By default, a design location request will have a work start date of 7 days from the date of submission. This date cannot be changed. Attempting to change the date of a design location request will result in a red error message. You will notice that the expected date of completion and ticket expires by field are omitted for a design location request as they are not necessary. The final section of the location request creation form is called Additional Work Information. This section collects information that may impact the locate process for your job site. For a design location request, the additional work information changes slightly to omit unnecessary questions. First, you will see the Proposed Design Area field. The Proposed Design Area is an informational field where the caller can designate where on the property they are planning the work. You will need to type in a description based on the caller's response. It is important to get the caller to be descriptive and detailed in their explanation of the proposed design area. The both sides of the street question directly impacts the mapping and utilities notified. Select the drop-down to click Yes, No, or Unknown based on the caller's response. If you select Yes or Unknown, you will notice highlighted blue dig site area on the map to the right of the location request creation form will increase in size to account for the work on both sides of the road. The edge of the street question notifies the utilities if the excavation is within the road or within 25 feet of the edge of the road. Use the drop-down box to select Yes, No, or Unknown based on the caller's response. To submit the design location request, follow the same process as a regular location request. For more questions, see your internal Exactics guide or talk to the call center trainer, team leader, or call center manager.